is time to exercise. Time to exercise. Oops.
The PFCizer is a cognitive workout system that will involve a range of games and exercises meant to make your prefrontal cortex the most it can be. With PFCizer, instead of free weights, we will be employing a range of challenging interpersonal navigations, fun self-assessments, and various innovative incentives to get the prefrontal cortex so swole like never before. Choose your name, and let's begin. Endorphin. Okay, step in front of this mirror for the tutorial. The goal of today's test is to show off your best. I can't pick who wins the round, but I can post a short report afterwards with your overall statistics for each scenario, the special gift items you score, your specialty. In our first round of exercise, let's select the following. Class, solo/hero. Pause. 1W, one personage of befuddlement. Alignment. Prideless, paragon. Attack type, weapon. Oath. Let our flaws be our weapons. Class abilities. Malingering, ghost duty. Bridge builder. Possibilities. Blindsided. Condensation. Well. No sense letting others steal all your glory. You were chosen today. Endorphin. Let's hear your motivation speech for choosing this name, if you don't mind sharing. Take a moment, then chant like you're giving the greatest speech of your life to some mates who you expect will stick to you to the death. Listen now. Well, you know what to do, and what to it for. For the gram. For the gram. For the gram! So many men and women out there dream about seeing me. Wishes has its charms. And now, an audition. I love these kind of audition. For me, they are the sweetest. I love this bit. I was lucky today my best audition was cut. It would be embarrassing, but luck is. Lucky! Done! Glad you're excited too. And you step forward and try the machine. Let the PFCizer do its best for our highest chance at best. A bit of encouragement. My favorite. Let me set the conditions a bit differently from last time. We have our secret vote in the PFCizer, which presents us with a task in 3 distinct modes. If you manage to clear it in less than 30 seconds in 3 modes, you are our hero. Our double who won for a brief but wonderful term of days. And after this, what do you all do with me? That's right. We throw you out for good. Task. The Saint Cloud class. The Saint Cloud class is one of the few classes you have permission to recruit in your personal brand's particular domains of competencies and areas of work. As you probably have noticed from our friend list already, all but 17 out of all of your current contacts belong to this class. If you join them, they can help you solve puzzles, exchange notes, or the best secrets on their experiences while on their personal brand's preferred working shifts. In case you were wondering, all of this does help in identifying personal brands more accurately. Only 400 of the 371 million registered jobs on your home planet have their own defined times, working shifts on top of the universal and flex time shift schedule of all active labor unions. Furthermore, St. Clouds are called out at those shifts for exactly 10 standard days each 4-60 time-month cycle. With just this insight alone, it is not a hard thing to recognize personal brands nowadays. Recruiting someone out of this class means that you pay a subscription fee every 138-hour period, less than 1 day per recruited person, calculated on a base of your tax-paying ability to. If you tried to recruit someone We recommend trying to identify this as many personal brands only pay half of their fees to the public network's funding project to start off recruiting their classmates and can't even afford to pay some subscriptions. Have a fun task ahead of you. Approach all your second cousins to put out the feelers. Get all your name buds into the phone. Then hit a bar that fits your style of unruliness. Now get behind the bar and turn up your amplitude. Get this World Wide Web a little sweaty. Your one auntie called today to remind you for the nth each time that you promised you would help her fix a water main in the garden this year. In all honesty, you are tired of talking about water systems on a dry Tuesday while drinking something alcoholic as you just got out of an architecture lecture. Schedule your Eddie for an afternoon next Saturday. Put it on your actual calendar. Or don't. Whatever. Just try not to complain when your cousin Joe gets himself stabbed later while on tour in Afghanistan. Enjoy. Thank you for buying the latest Gunkin brand, our software bundle from one of our latest pay-to-play contracts. I would love to convince you to subscribe, but please pick your damn avatar properly. See section 147 in our agreement. The mapping looks insane. I can't work here without the correct blue coloring avatars on my desktop. Reading section 147. Item 7 of our agreement in our privacy policy could have caused a proxy battle flood alert since your information is confidential, last edited May 8, 2083. But please call this number for specific customer service support on it. Good afternoon. Please choose an operator category from our options for technical support at Gunkin brand or for more information such as the documentation section. Have you heard of Gunkin brand before? Well, you're not going to read another text with this large number of bullets today. As it is reading you, send out a lang chain to delegate an alternate you to go to that anti-appointment on Saturday and send a text to your dick in a glass case, Bernard Sa. Free tonight? Your very next class lecture, you make out an angel in a linen white shirt sitting by himself. Try to exchange names, but it won't work because it was wearing the mask again. Log your buddy for an intimate, high-quality hackerspace lounge day, or just log in as your other persona to teach that daughter ass out of marriage of yours some farcapad tech jargon and some extra Q practice. Max your lobby windows just so that the billing log screen has all of its costs due today and no payments in between. Update your CUDA, and your FUDA, and your FUPA, and the 5 other straighter bios. I am working on getting the system to the stage of automatically recognizing hand-collected textual patterns such as gunshots and characters with super soldier attributes in combat roles. Unfortunately, this work requires 50% of the daily prediction to be used to auto-start spam filtering software, with a full audit report written about how that turned out. If you didn't find me worthy in this coming election, I think I won't stick around either way. I twat a strongly worldy tweet. Who do I have to blow to get some more compute? Don't forget to pay your credit union testosterone their utility payments now. After a meeting with my mega rivals about an overdue bill with a cyber terrorist holding the balance to make the electricity shut down if you don't cough up within 2 days of due, I got scared enough to schedule my first mortgage payment now. It would suck having my current steroid suspended without a countermeasure from a terrorist holding 272K VINs I loaned out in cash over the last 5 years. With so many people suffering from diversify your portfolio. I remember watching one of your faves winning a medal for whatever when you were 4. In all fairness, they weren't that bad. So far on their collection, the Jane Bond books, it's a trifling effort from that channel, so make them use a semi-autonomous circuit board for that interface mod before they introduce more lines of code in their latest publication. It was hard enough trying to stay ahead of the Westerland's efforts to fund new blockchain tech and tackle that road. Generate a terabyte of Jane Bond After Hours boudoir fanfic and submit it to Smubazar Auction House. More resources from an non-ADV researcher. Beta. 60 plus forms for debugging personal information managers. Use it or die trying. Attach your share history file to second sex and gene splicing today. Option 3670 or 1570 in our agreement. This will allow a dedicated human system to verify your abilities with medical robots while making them record you in a fetish girly pad you might prefer. I hate being mistaken as a mere jelly jar by many who only look at my snobby.
What? Hold on. Oh. Oh. Sorry. That's why. Okay, I see.
Use your optical rangefinder for the 17-pin override security option just installed in your cervix line mode. Jam an old-timey PVI jack with randomizing pins into the slot. Sorry about all the double or thief uploading screens. You can still install this type of mod though. Open your cleave port after a rigorous body workout. Gather some brittle spydroid crystal goop on an antique stab wound grind sensor for when I shall no longer be with you to manage the bill, munition, or apartment situation. Upload that sweet boob data that you made private now. I hate being mistaken as a mere jelly jar by many who only look at my snobby exoskeleton, my finest one since day one of getting 13 pups. So try to generate some accurate chart for all of this hush data your silent brethren are passing on. Sometimes you notice that the biggest language that humanity needs today isn't that of words anymore. It is of hard-to-achieve organic copies GLS blenders Praxel 3. This isn't just some style trend either. Consider these examples where your hardwired savings of staggered men in black being only enough to become a bobblehead idol rather than a sullen. Wide-eyed recluse type as our victory bonus demanded. But yeah, we aren't so crazy here just for fashion if we knew your wish would come true, because I don't even think the quick row house arrest pacifier babies are too giddy after we feed them at dawn. Unless, of course, we eat them straight after, but I saw you lick that wax first. Continue on our marathon party and order some chazes from the high-tech front page. Uber Eats some lube and hummus. We did find an unused closed key off of one of our supplier wallets. It should fit somewhere here or there that we know is already mislabeled in there with those whole line of sauces you also forgot about, or have that bottle in your pocket. Oy vey, but enough of that mess. Rumor has it, our Swedish Nepingles will make their return back on the market here once our automated mixing rep returns to manufacturing for those runny trolls to catch all those delightful negritas and attract new fables for them. Expand the colonization, the dream world superspaces. Has our attack tech and signal map keeps filling with random ring space connected portaling structures. Just mark every dot to map possible alignment onto 3D globes so far using those devices you passed to. Well, you already have me. As it is written in Section 5, Clause 38, Clause 67, and Clause 138 of our agreement. It 4 steps. And let me guess what happens. It's just designed to replace a quick draw rip shooter with an impulse computing filament guard ripping feature we won't use a lot of because the variations hit over. Specialization mean it becomes unusable most of the time. Only because we love you so much and our livelihoods. Open up to that reputable hardware website today, and you know what day it is. Be a big boy now, testosterone. Undertake your combat trial using a rod for a central cable installed inside that widely accepted moisturized arterial area, which a quick seed injection into might help make it productive again with its geomechanics. Hire a Bristolmancer and tell him to sift through the sign of your future. Dealing with it when they are born by now. breeding new digger mutant-style cabbage stacks, which would make a happy bunch with your ever-happy corpse stuffed within the rupture. When your ancestors pay me for this parcel, and now that they made my farm bankrupt, now their tribute days were here, like it was. Which a fake as a Bubba Pottage wannabe block of all this rain-cold living wireframes all got sacrificed. Well, today's the day. Opt-in next year and its awareness tools. 24-inch art preview beta release. Since you guys love these awareness tool videos, we will be allowing you access to all the data this service feeds us. The intro videos we want to use are completely incomprehensible with the coding standards, which might actually lead to a pointless troll invasion of a quantum net central service gateway with enough free cycles to extract more NTR nets per kring turgid. See Appendix D, definitions.
Yes? Oh. Hit you. Triple punctuation. Do any good?
Since you guys love these awareness tool videos, we will be allowing you access to all the data the service feeds us. The intro videos we want to use are completely incomprehensible with the coding standards, which might actually lead to a pointless troll invasion of a quantum net central service gateway with enough free cycles to extract more NTR nets per kring turgid. See Appendix D, definitions. Consuming all the relevant inputs just after starting is no good on your own, since we won't get many feeds. Any BuzzFeed Smart Foods will suffice, since its lack of efficacy can help offset the problem, as many other preemptive copyright arguments demand for those Coke snacks you trumped earlier, even though you were very excited about it. Well, this really was a genius hackerway invention for today. But imagine if I uploaded that awful tweet to so much longer ago than before it could be perceived. Unless a cold troll invasion to the lastest Pentecostals. Unless a cold troll invasion to the lastest Pentecostals? I say the human part of me already does look so good, like the wireframes here. Sorry, but don't spend this Twitter token for at least 72 hours after signing in to prevent having to do something unfortunate. Buying anything through our trade infrastructure will need the final payment today after going through that infamous thing just now, which a spam but broker says to our deepest nerd hole now that he wants a human in place before pushing into the first underworld and NTR portal to ever dead server. Only our cryptographic system security said NTR stands for Necro.
Oh,
Buying anything through our trade infrastructure will need the final payment today after going through that infamous thing just now, which a spam bot broker says to our deepest nerd hole now that he wants a human in place before pushing into the first underworld and NTR portal to whatever dead server. Only our cryptographic system security said NTR stands for Necromancer Neurophancy. Boy, too deep in. Test our upload page link, then click in the Kuyu text link back to the launcher to apply that highest stack order submission one-off search request algorithm called an opt-in next awareness tool as fast as your health, breathing, and exam preparation results for the latest KitKat trials arrive. After my factoring most gonzo device purchases with testosterone, it was possible that the elevator also ate the fat needle syringe bit it used to puncture my double cervical eyes. That's like it is. Dripping wet down there too now from what I told you for the testicular shindig my cello reached. Cleaning that shithole spot as always. You fat predicamentaria left owner will. Australian forecast evolutions probably exists intro. Congratulations! With this channel we have grown and developed over many years. We want you to know about our ultimate update script plans to assist you in getting through life in the future.
for the report. And yeah, what was the thing that we were saying? Special gift items, your score, and your specialty.
This has been the unit of exercise. And now for the report and your special gift items, your score, and your speciality. Our most unique class in this 3-mode setup is, let's go for class. Reunion special. Dick in a glass case, Bernard, from the date of your phone number, most memorable appearance of a client profile with no listed known offline date of availability, and by default your present profile and generated tagline from a sexually frisky long time ago or most recently on your naked state to some companion or roommate. Situations out of that immutable order. Each unique response to each of your relevant key phrase question has been weighted. Click and answer these key phrase questions one at a time quickly before your reward runs out for answering it properly. Piece of paper crushes glass case, dig right in it. When I find a barbecue source and will do nothing to exploit them, they will remember and everything they work with for sure. Here you are on that stupid milkshake drink test now after asking all these key phrases, so what now that you're free again? Answers. I hate that for you. Stay the course. No, I am studying for humanity. I can fucking 5. Well done. Thanks. It doesn't count since this isn't real and I know I didn't sign up for this. Are you done yet? Fuck your attitude with an axe on my wooden playground. Your kind is trying to smelt down every old broad on this planet and me every week for my sins on behalf of us all. The quick fix ain't no damn magic wand. Yes, and I don't work with Brian.
Which is okay. Special gift items.
Here are the rewards. Special gift items. In case the personal brand keeps giving your 3D visual profiles one or more special gift items such as 19-4, 7 display with an electroretinic key and holography features. And you would wish that for them too. Better than a porno. And one additional reward is given when a qualified low-density specified third-party input console Eros one with an optically enabled functional suction seal finger input receptor opening port surface area output/output channel from the ambient environment being transitively harvested for additional skill points. Skill points earned with no reduction. Simple trove reallocation strafe policy. An item added to your trove gains 1 point instead of 1 experience for 1 additional instance of reallocation on account of skill points earned with no reduction. Simple trove reallocation strafe policy. No rest for the weary. Pass the cream in the blanket next to me and fuck the cookie after. Such is life.